Hello, my friends, and welcome. Thanks for joining me. How are you? How you doing today? I'm doing great. I wanted to do a follow-up episode to another video that I had made on old world tours in my Minecraft worlds. There was a couple of really big key things that I didn't get around to actually finding while I was doing the video, so I wanted to make sure to get these in here. So I downloaded the Overviewer tool, and I'm using that to find all the stuff that I wasn't able to find before. So all this stuff I'll just go through real quick. I'm pretty sure we covered all this. There's Pat's Castle, I think that is. Yep. And there's where we stood to take the pictures. The STDA. There's all our pixel art, which looks fantastic from above. It's awesome. What else do we have here? The Tower of Babel. I'm pretty sure I covered that. There was just a couple of big things there that I'm saving for last, but just checking. There's the Olympics, Pangea Olympics, Kevin's sword. There's a few things I noticed here, some creations that someone had started like this, which I never even knew existed. There's a sign there. Looks like somebody was going to take on some type of project, but I'm not sure what that would be. But the big thing is this. This is blocky wood, and you got to really see it in person. So this is one of the big ones I want to make sure I capture here for Pangea, but I'm not really seeing anything else. So let's do that now. And I did turn on the photorealism texture pack just to make this extra cool. And it looks like it is to the northeast. So if I head towards the northeast, I should hit it before long. This blocky wood is a project that Al and I started, and the idea was to make a very large city and keep building on it. It was a very large scale project, as you'll see, and I think we did some really good progress. The other people on the server started chipping in, and then we had like kids and friends and relatives of people coming and helping us to make this. Alright, so here's the beginning of it. This is the runway for all the airplanes to land. And it's got the lights going off and everything. I'm not sure who made the airport. I forget. So here you have blocky wood. And if you'd be landing on the airplane, this is where you would land. And then you would immediately go to the terminal, of course. You've got a lot of things here, I think, still even under construction. Haven't played this since 2013, or 2012, maybe 2013. 2012 is when we had started it. But there's a lot of things going on here, guys. There's a road. Here's a huge parking complex with a walkway leading over. I think this was a shopping mall that had started to be created. Those were our colors, the same colors we used for all kinds of things in our world. Or those were our theme colors. Is that Frederick? Frederick! How did you get here? What are you doing here, buddy? He's just hanging out in the parking complex. Maximum height 2 blocks. Look at that. I mean, it would take me forever to go through every little thing here, guys, but you can see how detailed and how big it is. I mean, I've seen way bigger worlds out there, you know, but just take it all in. You know, here's some fire trucks we made, buildings on fire, fire station, you know, it's even got an upstairs. Everything's built in mostly, you know. So going down to what's the street here? Main Street and Phoenix Boulevard. Here's the hospital, I believe. There's a crosswalk here. What's in here? I think these are... Is that an apartment building? Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Whoopsie doodle. Yeah, I think that's like an apartment building or something. I don't even know. Some of these are not quite built out, it looks like, actually. So over here is, I believe, a hospital. Elevator under construction. Lots of stuff going on here. I don't even know half the stuff that's going on because I didn't make this. This was all the other guys that made these buildings, these particular buildings. I made one of these. Not sure what this is. I think this is like a restaurant, maybe? Doesn't say. Oh yeah. Smoking is bad, kids. Saddle dispenser, cart dispenser, eggs, whatever you need, they got it. What's this? Welcome to Travel Light Transportation. Cool. As I recall, if you went this way in the cart, there was a cool little something. Oh yeah, this room. That looks neat. I was like that. Kind of like a tour. And that's actually what you can do. I realize it's a little laggy, guys, because I'm capturing and doing a whole bunch of stuff here in the background. Plus the mod. So, but you know, hopefully you can still get an idea. I'll take the tour as it should be. I'm not going to be able to... you know what? It's a little too loud. I was going to say I'll take the tour the way that it should be, but it's a little too loud. So here we have the fish market. Muffy's Fish Market. So there you go. Another parking complex. We got mushroom houses down here. Vendors. Circus cruises. Jollier tours. There's the statue. Kind of the Statue of Liberty type of thing. But it's a cow. And there's another games that we had done. There's a radio station. I mean, this place is huge. Again, I'm going to put these in the description so you can download them and check them out on your own time. I just want to give it an overview here for now. Helicopter landing on the landing pad. The blocky wood sign. The letters. You got a huge penthouse up here. Like a rooftop garden there almost. And some more pixel art here as well. Here's another game that we were going to set up. I forget what was going on here. Some kind of a theme park, I think, with like roller coasters and stuff we're going to do. The 666, I don't remember what you call it, amusement park maybe. And then some more pixel art here. We got the whale. Nice little boat here, PT boat. Pirate ship. There's the library temple over here. I mean, the list just goes on. And in each one of these buildings, there might be little Easter eggs too. So that's pretty much blocky wood. We'll do Valhalla next because there's a couple things I want to show there too. Going back to Pangea, I wanted to give you a look of Atlantis from above because it's really something, guys. I did show you Atlantis that Al and I made a brief tour of it. We didn't get a chance to see all the buildings, which I should go do that here as well. But take a look at this from a sky view here, from a bird's eye view, and know that this rail system runs all the way back to the spawn point, which was somewhere around there. Somewhere in this area here, I think, is where we started. Yeah, in this little forest here, this jungle forest. This rail runs all the way down here and then kind of roller coasters down this thing into the water. You can see the shaft there, and I think actually I showed a little bit of that on my video. It was an older video that I took some time ago, but I think it still did a good job for the most part of capturing Pangea. We were just missing a few things, particularly in here, that I wanted to show you, which again shouldn't take very long at all. But look how cool that looks. Pretty awesome from above, I thought. Took a lot of work emptying out all that water, trying different techniques, but we made it happen, and it turned out really well. So that's one of the things I wanted to show you here. Another thing I want to show you is something that I've discovered looking for my Mario pixel art, which I did finally find, and it was not on Pangea and it wasn't on Valhalla, so I was wasting my time. But in looking for the Mario pixel art, I actually came across a lot of these other cool things that I forgot to show in the first Old World Tour video. So the other thing I wanted to show you was this. There's that sword again. Looks cool even from above. There is a mysterious statue kicking around here somewhere. I'm not sure who made it. I'm not sure what it represents or what it's doing there, but here it is. So there's some mysterious statue. I'm curious to see up close what it is and what's below it and around it, and maybe we'll go check that out real quick. The other thing on this world, or one of the other things rather, is we had started a Pangea role-playing adventure. We actually started 2 of them, and this was the first one, if I can locate it. One of them was more of an adventure, where the other one was like a series of quests and almost like a gauntlet. Here we go. So this is the one that was sort of like a gauntlet, where you have like, this is level 1, where you fought wolves and you hit tripwire and things would come out. I'll show you all this and explain a little bit more, but this is one of the adventures we had put together, or started to put together. I think we only got to this, and then there's something below as well, which is supposed to be like a level 2, leading up to a level 3, and then enemies getting progressively more and more difficult and challenging as you go. There was another more of a, almost like a role-playing adventure, and that one was over here, where we had created this kind of a snow town, and something was going on here. I forget what the story behind it was, but we were all, I think there was 2 or 3 of us that were working on this together, myself, Al, and I think Kevin, but I'm not sure. We were coming up with different stories. I think there was some kind of a plague in this village where villagers were being turned into zombies, and it was up to us to figure out a cure for this. And there's like this church here, and little secret passages everywhere. And anyway, it'd be cool to check that out as well real quick. And I think that's pretty much all there is for Pangea. But as you can see here, I've got 4 tabs open, so let's not waste any time. Okay, so as I switch over to the world here and we jump back into Pangea, I just want to remind you that if you haven't seen the first video, we covered most of this, so refer back to the first one if you want more detail on this world and all the things that it entails. But I think we're starting off here in Blocky Wood. And to go back, I'll have to refer to my map here. Not exactly sure. Forgive the still frame. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to teleport here. Steeply Perilous 3D to negative 168 by, say, 200 by 228. Alright, that worked. Now where the heck am I? And what's with this rain? So again, here I'm using the LB Photo Realism texture pack because it's so awesome. And if I'm going to show off my worlds, as I said in the last video like this, why not do it with an awesome texture pack, right? So, alright, so I popped up in the STDA game, so all I have to do is go south a little bit. Figured out how to teleport now again. It's been a while. So, let's see. Need to go south. Where's my... Okay, there we go. Southwest. So, this way-ish. Shouldn't take too long. It actually should be coming into view here any moment. Or the entrance of it, anyway. Okay, so here's Mike's tree bridge. So this should help me make it there, because as I recall, this thing connected... What a great idea Mike had, by the way, of this tree bridge. I think it's awesome. I love this idea. Fastest way to get from point A to point B, right? Straight line of trees. And that must have taken him a lot of work to do that. So props to you, Mike. Wicked cool idea. So what's this thing? Looks like somebody made like a desert temple with a nether portal on top. Here's this was like some kind of a cactus house. I don't remember what the deal was here, but this was something. Of course it was something, but yeah. What it was, I do not recall. But over here I had a tree house. This leads down to a cave, I think. I don't remember. But I had a tree house here that I would use. Look at all these floating villagers. But yeah, I had a tree house here that I would use while I was building Atlantis. While me and Al were building, I would hunker down in this tree house here if I can find it. Must be this one here. Yeah. It's my little tree house. One of the first tree houses I made. Experimenting with vines and different things. I think at one point this tree house actually caught on fire from just silliness, silly mistakes, doing something, I forget. Messing around with flint and steel probably. Anyway, here's the entrance, and I wanted to give you a feel for what that looks like and what that feels like going into it on the cart the way that it should be. So I'm in creative mode here, but you'll still get the idea. If I can drop down a cart, maybe I'll start off from Kevin's jungle abode here. Here we go. Whoa, slow down now. So that was a little choppy, but hopefully you got the idea. And I really should have done a tour of this place. I'll do a quick one with the mod, because it looks way different here with the mod. And I think we actually did a little bit more work on it since. So that way to Mount Dika, which was Kevin's place. This was some kind of a biome, as I showed. I think that's the swamp biome leading to... This should all be the same, I believe. I don't think we did that much work, but I'll double check. Leading to a snow biome. Of course, the witch's little dungeon downstairs, which I showed in the last video. Atlantis Inn. There is vacancy at this place, so we're in luck. Let's go in and have a look. And you're greeted immediately by a blue sheep, who is the host of the place. Hello, I hear you have some vacancies. And he shows me his ass. That's kind of rude. So 50 gold a night, cash only, no credit, ice machine out of order. Not the best place, kind of a dive here. Yeah. I can see why there's vacancy in this place. I'm definitely writing a letter to the Better Business Bureau of Atlantis, just so you know. Yeah, well, to you too. Remember that guy. Birthplace of Allah right here. Here's the Atlantic Coast Bank. And if we go in here, you would be presented with a teller, of course. And if you have the right access rights, if you have the permission, then you can actually sneak in the back, find this handy-dandy switch. So the trick to this bank was if you flip, I think, that switch, like that. Or maybe if you have them like that. Anyway, you go down to the vault, and then there's a secret passageway, like so. Right? But if you don't know the correct combination of switch pattern between the outside one and these two, then it would look something like this, right? And you're like, oh, that's the end. Can't even open that. Can't even open that one either. So let's take a look at the vault, the inner vault, the super secret sub vault, and see if there's actually anything in there. Come on, get up, get up. Okay, going back down, and I know it's not the most intricate of switch systems here, but it was fun to make. Alright, let's come down, have a look. Right, so it's just a bunch of stuff. Yeah, lots of really good stuff in here, best of the best. Lots of eggs. Here is the Hades Cauldron Certified Arms Dealer and Supplies. And with the Nido lava / fire pattern going on here with glass. And I'm going to shoot the door with the flaming arrow. And here we've got some fire, I guess. I don't know what this is. There's nothing in here. Alright, well, no returns. All sales are final. Ain't that something? Well, moving right along here, there's the trap. I'll show you this trap again just because I think it's so funny. I did catch at least one person with this, Mike. I think it was you. So yeah, treasure. Flip the switch for treasure. Whoops. That's cruel. Why do I do that? Here is actually something interesting. This is Herobrine's house, and I should have definitely showed you this. Lots of weird stuff goes on in here. So, and if I recall correctly, there's some type of secret going on here in Herobrine's house. There was definitely something going on here. Oh, actually, I think it's this. So if you sneak behind here, how do you get there? There's a trick to it. Maybe up here. There we go. And you're supposed to, I think, flip a switch or something from here. Let's try flipping this one. What is the combination here? Okay, that block is really getting on my nerves now. I'm gonna have to hit it. Okay, so I must have messed that up here, just like everything else. Coming down here, you come to another secret chamber. One that I completely forgot even existed. So, cool little discovery here. There must have been some crazy combination of things you're supposed to do here. What it is, I don't know. That's how good my puzzles are. I don't even know. I can't even remember how to do them. So, not that there's anything I really need in there, but at the time, it's probably where I stashed some of my goodies. And this is actually the Great Plains biome. So 2 additional biomes here. Nice little cow sitting in it. Yep, you're nice. Walking hamburgers. And here's the forest biome. Is there another biome coming out here? Jungle biome. Hello. So jungle biome looks like as well has not been finished. LOL, this is awesome. Okay, well, this this was not intended to be this way, but thank you for whoever put that sign there. Okay, maybe it should be like a water biome. So I think there was one more biome, if I'm not mistaken, or something else on that side. Let's go take a peek. There was a way of getting out. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so it's not a biome. It's actually the ocean biome, which is another word for exit. And there was a way of popping yourself a boat here, and then what you do is grab your boat like so. You drop it in the water, and then you hitch a ride, and then you drown, I guess. Yeah, that didn't work too well. So that is pretty much it for Atlantis, my friends. Let us continue on the road of Pangea and then on to the next world. So next would be the mysterious statue. Let's check out this mysterious statue. I'm getting vague recollections of what this place actually was. So I believe Kevin had made this. For what reason, I'm struggling to remember, but it's funny how you weren't able to see any of this from the aerial view because it's blocked by the mountain here. But there's the mysterious statue. Kind of looks like an angel, maybe, or an angel bull, cow. I'm not sure. Not sure what he was going for here. Some sort of palace. Skeletoni. Do you know what this place is all about? Explain yourself. Or die. No? Well then die. I give him a chance. You can't say I didn't give him a chance. So, very cool design here. Does he have anything going on down here? Okay. Tomb of the Nagging Wife. Oh, I feel you on that one. Feel you on that one, Kevbo. Alright, so very cool, though, very cool. I think he was in the process of starting this when we switched to the other world, which is what I'm going to be doing here momentarily. But before we do that, very cool, by the way. I love this. I love these little like shrines and whatever else. Before we switch to Valhalla, there is a couple of other things. So the first gauntlet type of adventure. So here's where you started off, and you had to kind of creative your way into here, and then you switch to adventure mode. And once you switch to adventure mode, I actually have a video of this, of the first level and a half on my channel. It's one of my first YouTube videos to do with Minecraft. So check that out if you want to see kind of what this would look like in action. It was a really low quality video because I was still working out how to edit videos and all that, but still captures the essence of what the game was supposed to be, I think. So here's Pangea. This is the name of it. So welcome to Pangea's Heroic Adventure. So you started off with a couple of things: noob sword, moldy bread, and the level 1 book, which we can quickly check out here. And then within, you see that this is a very easy level. You start off with the wooden sword, no armor. Your enemy is a wolf. To get XP out of it, you have to engage it. You have to attack it, basically, for it to become hostile and then kill it. And that's how you get your XP for the first one. Basically, you're supposed to be around level 2 or 3 by the time you get to the next level. And by killing the zombie brothers, which was the first boss, you know, quote-unquote boss, it's two zombies, but, you know, not easy with a wooden sword and no armor. So that's the idea with that one. I'll put the book back. Grab your gear, you're gonna need it. So you kind of go through the gates here and you're looking around. What am I supposed to do? I can't do anything. I can't mine anything. What's the deal here? And the idea is that when you trip the wire, of course this would all be on peaceful mode, so there wouldn't be any random skeletonies and whatnot. But when you trip the wire here, like this one, it releases a wolf. And it looks like the eggs have run out, or maybe they got removed during an update. I'm not sure, but that would release wolves, and then you'd fight them, get your XP. Once you've had your fill, then you make your way down, and then here's a little hint, if ever, not that this adventure is ever going to go anywhere, but there was a secret around here somewhere. Aha! There it is. And you could pick yourself up some upgrades. So the Cleverman's Blade. And then you get your secret stash number 1. Kind of feel like reading what this is. So Kool-Aid. You get some Kool-Aid, you get your Cleverman's Blade, some crooked arrows, and more moldy bread. Yum-y. You have found secret stash number 1. Congratulations. Well, anyway, once you've had your fill, there'd be a limited amount of eggs. You get your XP, make your way down, and then here is where you would... Some things are better left alone for now. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe going through that triggers some bad stuff. I don't know. Kind of what it looks like. You get shot by not listening, so... But if you make your way through somehow, maybe there'd be a little prize there. This is as far as I got, basically. What is that? Light blue wool. Okay. Not sure where I was going with that, but here's where the zombies would come out. You'd fight the zombie brothers in here somewhere. The safer route. Treasure this way. So obviously you'd go with the treasure. Be presented with a number of obstacles here and have to make your way around it. Again, we weren't done making this, so I think this is as far as it went. Defeat this boss to open the door. Enchanting table. Okay, I see where we're going with that. But that's as far as we got for this one. On to the next one. Pangea Adventure. Again, this was going to be like an RPG style adventure, where we were all in character and there was a story and a plot and whatever else. So I'll quickly show you that. So here you see it, pretty much the same as it was from above. You got the church over here. Maybe if we go in here, we'll get some kind of an idea of what the story was like. I love Jesus, okay? And Jesus loves you, my friend. Yeah, not too much going on here. A little altar, some religious looking color patterns. And then, yeah. So this one obviously as well is very unfinished. But, you know, it had a lot of potential and we worked hard on this. Just like with anything else, lots of work went into this. Not a lot of payout on it, but boy was it fun to make and come up with and think of different stories. So it looks like we had some kind of a vendor here. What's in here? Blank pages, okay. Community postings. I see. Another vendor. Some kind of blacksmith. Sound like one of the villagers. They're all trying to figure it out too. That might be the extent of it. Oh, this is actually a jail or something. There's a golem in a jail. That's a story in and of itself right there. How did he get in there? What did he do? Some other people here. Maybe you can interact with, trade with. Potential stories all over the place. I thought we had actually built some stories and added some things, but I'm not. Whoa, you look kind of creepy, buddy. Mr. Harry Potter wannabe. Right, Skeletoni? Why are you standing in the corner like that, creepo? What a weirdo, he's just standing there. So that is it, guys. I feel like now at least Pangea has been, you know, showed off to its full potential. Once again, thank you guys for the many, many days and weeks and months of good times on this world, on this server. And just know that if ever, oh, geez, here comes that storm again. Know that if ever you want to come back and revisit this world, you can come to these videos, and I've got the maps in the descriptions for you to download if you want to go check it out on your side, or feel free to just, you know, watch these videos if you want to relive the magic that were those times. So on to Valhalla, which was the same group of guys. I think an additional 1 or 2 joined us, and we decided to do the same thing again, start fresh. A couple of little things I want to show you here on this one. So switching over to my overviewer, you can see Valhalla here from above. A couple of things, actually 2 little things I want to show. The desert outpost. So there is a desert outpost. Not sure who put it there, how it got there, what it's all about, but I want to go see what it is and discover if there's more than meets the eye. Just like that mysterious statue was kind of paid off in a way. Maybe this desert outpost will. So here it is. There's the desert outpost. I'm mainly curious to see who, if I can figure out who it was that made this. But Valhalla, here we come. So there was the desert outpost, and then there was also this wall. And let me show you that here real quick before we take a look at those. But the wall, again, I'm not sure who made this wall or what it's doing there, but there you can see it in the middle, sort of. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if these little platforms were in the game and they just kind of added a wall to it. I'm not sure who did this. It could have been me. I have no idea, but I want to go check it out. So those are the 2 things. Desert outpost. Let's do that one first. So let's go take a look and see if we can figure out who made this and what they were thinking. It's a very obvious desert temple. They left some things behind. An evil Frederick, some XP. I don't want you. Get away. Some meat and a saddled pig. Deviant's CD farm. This is actually Pat's little desert outpost here, and he calls it a CD farm. So it looks like he was trying to farm up some discs by some kind of contraption here. He must have looked up and was trying to get that going. Maybe the creeper one, where you get the skeleton to shoot the creeper. I don't know. Interesting. Wow. You are ugly, my friend. But ugly, if I may add. I've never seen an uglier zombie than you. So, yeah. I mean, no offense or anything. Cool though. And kind of cool that we figured out whose it was. I like your saddled pig, Pat. And they're actually mating right now. The saddled one is mating with the non-saddled one. So, yeah. As the evil Frederick turns away in disgust. So that's pretty much that. Switching over to the last thing in this world that I want to show off, because I think we did a good job showing off everything else in Valhalla. Don't look at me, pig. Don't look at me. So let's see what this wall is all about. It's just another brick in the wall, or let's see. Interesting, interesting. I'm seeing some dogs here, which tells me I'm going to theorize that this has something to do with Robbie. He does like his dogs. And they're all tamed, sitting here, abiding. I'm thinking Rob. Let's see if we can figure it out. Bunch of dirt. A boat. I don't know. Tough to say. Based on the map, let me take a look at the map. Maybe there's some hints on the map. It's actually closest to my base. I don't see anything else around other than my castle, and it's pretty far off in the distance. Although Robbie's farm is not that much further away, so this very well could have been him. Maybe the inside will tell us. Definitely some kind of farm going on. Why Rob would need 2 farms, I'm not sure. So maybe this isn't Rob at all. Process of elimination. Unless he just wanted a farm, you know, while he's far away from his main farm. I don't know. Cool wall, though. So here it is from the back. Or I guess this would be the back, technically. And that would be the front. So, yeah, it almost looks like, I don't know, like somebody was putting up fortifications to fend off an army. I don't know. Maybe it was a PvP game that somebody tried to come up with. Either way, it looks pretty cool. And I'm glad we checked it out. Okay, so jumping over to the map here, Earth is actually a world that my son and I created together. And this was the first time we kind of started from scratch together with a brand new survival world. I did a fairly good job, I think, of showing you the house and the little farm we made with the bunny room and the haunted house and this beacon amplifier or whatever it was. A couple things I want to check out. So there's one thing I noticed while looking for the Mario pixel art. There's a rainbow road here, and I'm not sure. I think Zoe was actually helping me with this, but I want to see where this leads to, how you get there, and what the deal was. Maybe we can figure out where we were going with that. The other thing I want to check out is this black hole. I don't know what this is. If it's a natural structure, if it's just a glitch, I'm not sure, but I want to go check that out just to make sure it's not anything potentially really cool. So let's start with the Rainbow Road. This world is actually small enough that I think I can get there just flying around. Let's take a quick ride here down the rail just for a good measure. I mean, it is here. Let's see where it goes. Hopefully the bunnies don't get in the way, but it starts off in the library in the house, and let's see where it goes. Watch out when there's a ceiling. You gotta duck. You gotta duck when you don't hit your head, you know. These trees, you gotta duck these trees. That, you know. Last thing you want to do is get a concussion. Whoa! Spider spawner. Hey, oh! I'm falling. And it keeps going. Alright, this is a pretty cool rail so far. Very cool idea. I don't know who came up with this. Vince and Zoe, maybe the 3 of us. Who knows? Very cool though. And then, whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, I guess that leads to the nether. What's in here? Um, dogs. Dogs? Okay, so nothing more than some random dogs, I guess, here that have been forgotten. Guys, what are you even doing here? Get back in the portal. Get back home to salvation. Ah. I was only able to save one. Should I go back for the other one, you think? 'Cause, I mean, he shouldn't be there. I'm gonna go back for him. Dude, this way. Come with me. Come with me if you want to live. Why are you standing on the lava, dude? Why? Here, boy. Come on, boy. Come on. Why are you not coming with me? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Atta boy. Alright, well, at least I was able to save those dogs. I feel better now. So that was cool. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but cool nonetheless. Let's see if we can find that Rainbow Road now. And then check out that blackness, which I think is just a missing chunk of the map, but no way of knowing unless you go check it out. So I think the Rainbow Road was actually over here somewhere. It's behind the farm. That's where the rail goes. That goes underground. There it is, right there. Now, how do you get here, or does it just start here? Looks like it just starts here. Okay. And this has got Zoe's name written all over it. This looks like something my Zoe would have created. Very cool, though. I love this rainbow road leading to a rainbow house. Very cool. I really hope that you guys keep building on this, because I think this has a lot of potential. That could look amazing if it was very big and detailed. You could stretch this thing out throughout all the water, across all the water here, make like a really big structure, rainbow structure, maybe PvP games inside. Who knows? Oh, the fun you could have. So the last thing to do in here is to look at that big empty space, and it seems like there's something below it, but I'm not sure. Could be nothing more than just an undiscovered square, and I think that's what it is, but I swear I saw something in the water there. It really looks like there's something in the water. Yeah, there's nothing here. So we just happened to not fly over that one little part, that's all. So that's pretty much it to this world. Lots of good memories in here as well, even for a smaller world. Let's finish off strong here with something I've been talking about for a long time. Two things I want to do in this world. So let me switch over once again and not forget to switch back. But Overviewer will show here that the world is pretty big. But there's not a lot of going on. This was kind of another kind of messing around world where I just played around, sort of like Peri's Playhouse. As you can see, I teleport to just random places and look around. Don't think I did a whole lot of building on this world, but what is that? That could just be a random structure. That almost looks like something. Almost looks like a pixel art. But this is the world, folks. This is the world. I finally dug it up from the dead, and ooh, that looks like that's an interesting looking village. I wonder if we tweaked that up, or if that's how it naturally... No, that can't be how it naturally looks. We must have tweaked up this village. Yeah, there's like a path leading up to it and stuff. Neat. Oh yeah, and it goes all the way up. So I want to explore this world, because this is a world that my friend Hamza and I played around with a little bit. It was also a play world of mine. And this is where the Mario pixel art resides. And I will show you that now as proof that I discovered it again, finally. There they are, folks. Not a whole bunch, but you know, enough to go and check them out. They're way better in person, obviously. Up close and personal. So you can see there's a few of them there that we can go see. And there was a little world that we started on, little village, and there you can see the guy that I was playing with, Hamza. So there you go, Hamza. I gave you your shout out. So going back to the map here, I noticed that it started us off on... Oh, wait, I remember. I remember now. So this is actually a staircase going all the way up to what we were going to make as a sky world. This is like the stairway to heaven. We were going to make like this big sky world. But we were obviously practicing our Skyblock because that's where we started off. So I'm trying to find that little Skyblock section. Where is it on the map? Okay, it's funny that... Oh, there it is. There it is. I was going to say it's funny that I can't actually see it. So it looks like it's actually an island on the ground, but based on the size of the tree, you can tell how it's got some elevation to it. So there's our Skyblock world, which is kind of an interesting point to start. I hadn't even noticed that. So we did a lot of practicing here since we were pretty heavy into Skyblock for a while. Throwing some ideas around, theory crafting probably. This looks like a temporary base that we set up for a long voyage. Looking for villages, no doubt. Yeah. We can even go check that out. Alright, well that is it for the map. Let's jump into the world. I will give this world a credit that it's due, and then we will wrap it up, my friends. Hope you're enjoying my old world tours, though. So many good times went into this. I just had to show it off and share it with everybody because I'm so proud and happy with these worlds. Alright, so here we are, somewhere in the village area. Yep. There's Hamza's signature. Oh, look what was standing right next to Hamza. Did you see that? Did you see what was just standing there just now? Hamza, that's a sign. That's a sign, man. Hope you saw what I saw there. Anyway, here is where we started off, somewhere around here. This was our spawn point. We didn't get too far, but we got far enough to make a little farm here. Had a couple of mounts. We started making this stairway to heaven. Never really got too far with it because we were going to make that sky world. But I think we decided after that to switch to actually playing Skyblock. So before I wreck my garden, not that I'm really ever going to play this again, but this was fun. I think this was our first house. Then it got turned into something else. That leads down to our mine shaft, most likely. Lots of fun went into this. Got blown up a few times by creepers. All that good stuff. Smelter's paradise. So this leads down to an area with lava where you can just smelt forever. That leads to the backyard. I think there was a couple little secrets here. I just love making secrets. This is the enchanting room and nether portal. One of them anyway. And then here, where did this go? Okay, that goes to the enchanting room. That's kind of the roof of this little building here. And then if I head out to the backyard, there was at least one secret that I know of. Oh, nope, thinking of the wrong one. It's over in here, actually. So if we go... Was it over here? No, there's a rail there, though. I wonder where that goes. Oh, yes. Here it is. So this one, I believe. No. No, this one. Aha! It's always the paintings. So going through the home painting, actually. Dropping down to another one of my little dugout holes. This one was a little bit trickier because if you didn't know where you were going, you could get easily lost in here. And this is all bedrock, so if you're on survival, you have no way out but to figure out how to get out. So that was kind of those, it's kind of a puzzle in a way. But if I put my torch on so I can see, each one of these corners leads to a different type of room. And this one was the gold room. And if I recall correctly, again with the levers, how about here? Oh, I think I got it. Where did that open? What did that open? What did that do? Did it do anything? the trick must have been to have multiple switches. Aha! Got it. So that, then... That? No. There we go. Okay, I got it. So, in the gold room, you come across gold things. Not too much going on here. All right. Okay, so the other rooms should be fairly similar. Only one of them has a secret within a secret. Secretception. So let's check out which one this is. Ooh, very dark. Très dark. Whoa, this one has another portal. So I guess that's how you get out, but that's not what I wanted to do. It's gonna take me back into my home, isn't it? Yep. Alright, we'll have to make my way back, but no big deal. That's how you exit the maze, or the puzzle, or whatever you want to call it. Man, it's storming again. Storming Norman in this place. Okay, so let's check out this side. Is that the same side? Nope, that's a different side. So that's the diamond room. I'll save that one for last because that's the secret within the secret room, I think. So this one would be then the iron room. Is that what this is? Iron? Yes. Okay, so this is the iron room. This one has as well the same idea going here. All the iron goodies. Okay, just to show you. I thought so hard last night, even while I was sleeping, of where these Mario pixel arts are. What did I do with them? In what world? And I thought for sure it was in Valhalla. I thought for sure I just had not looked in the right place in Valhalla. Maybe I was catching an angle where I just wasn't able to see it. I don't know, but I dreamt about it. Woke up today. What am I doing? Woke up today, tried to find it, couldn't find it. And then I realized that's in the world I deleted, isn't it? And it was. So luckily I was able to find it and make my way back here. I'm glad I realized what I had done and not lost that permanently, because this is definitely cool stuff in here. Okay. So now the secret within the secret, I believe, is right here. No? Here? It's one of these. Something like this. Jeez, I'm almost... There we go. I was going to say, I'm almost sure this is where it was. So, it's right beside the torch. Then you come back here. And this is where the best stuff lives. And this is actually a little room that I spent a lot of time on. Purely for aesthetic value. There's no real reason behind this other than to just have fun. I think I stashed actually my best stuff in here. Yeah. All my diamond stuff. And then up here I had like an enchanting room. Hello. And what do you got? Emeralds? Ha ha to yourself. Alright guys, well, I've talked enough. I've showed you enough of this stuff. But the coolest thing in this world by far is the pixel art. So without further ado, let's jump over to that. Okay, so as I recall, there should be a little bridge kind of going this way. And if I recall correctly, the opposite of that... What was this? What did I build here? This was something cool too, I think. A rail leading down. Okay. Oh, yes. I had made some kind of a machine that was digging out the water for me and removing water, and I was going to build something in here. I think this is just a cave, but yeah, there was something going on here. This machine was doing all the work for me. As far as I got, though. But that in itself was a lot of work. Okay, another little discovery there on the way out. but I believe the best angle to look at the pixel art is this way. So here's a mob spawner that we made. That's probably one of the last things I can show you. Yeah, it's your typical conventional mob spawner. It's not going to work too well in a non-Skyblock world, to be honest. I've come across that situation and made that mistake a number of times. So, okay, so bullet bills coming into view here now. You can see them from the side. They're not much to look at from from this angle, but let's start off actually over here on this side. So the first ones we'll see are bullet bill and the flag. There's the flag. It's a little shorter than it should be, but still cool nonetheless. Let me turn that off. Okay, I got a good angle of them here. So there's the flag. Should have finished on the flag actually if I was thinking of it correctly, but there's a Goomba, your Koopa Troopa, bullet bill complete with cannon. Got our Pokey. Got the snake. I don't remember what those are called from Super Mario Bros. 2. There's a Goomba again. Koopa Troopa. We got Lakitu throwing some spinies. The egg version and then the spiny itself. There was a busy beetle. There is a dolphin from Super Mario World. And there's some coin blocks. A star coming out of the block. A brick. And then of course the masterpiece, Mr. Mario, sitting on a mushroom. You can't really see the top of his head because there's a cloud going through it. So there you have it, guys. I'm so happy that I found those last few pieces of pixel art. I know they're not exceptional, but to me, you know, they were fun to make, and I definitely want to remember them and keep them alive as long as I can. And of course, you know, now that I found this world, I can easily come back here and keep building these and fill up this whole place with Mario pixel art. How cool would that be? Bowser would be a nice addition. Will be a next project here. Maybe sit Bowser. Like, if I'm gonna do it on the desert here, I'll probably do Wart. Maybe do Wart behind these two guys or something. Maybe around here somewhere. And then do Bowser. Maybe around Mario. Do some other characters there. Luigi and Mario's section. Maybe we'll do the good guys over here, and we can do the bad guys over there. But anyway, again, very, very happy that I found this. I want to thank you, as always, for joining me on these videos. I can't express how much it means to me, and I appreciate you coming to visit my various worlds and these various games. So I hope you did enjoy my tours, and I'd love some comments, feedbacks, links for your own worlds and pixel creations and all the things that you guys have made. I would love to check those out. So send me all your stuff. Leave those in the comments. If you like this stuff, if you like my channel, please subscribe and like and comment and favorite. It really helps me and encourages me to make more of these videos and to do more of these type of series on my channel. So if you like it, you know what to do. Two feet in the air, as my son would say as well, if you can pull it off without hurting yourself. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. I love it when you stop by, and I'd love it if you'd stop by again for the next one, when I don't even know what we're going to do anymore. We've done so many things on this channel. This is just the tip of the iceberg, so who knows what's coming next. You'll have to tune in to find out. So thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.